I love a big show. You know, you go to a concert and you go to see your favorite band and you're with 15,000 people in the arena and you're waiting for that band to walk on stage and there's that energy in the crowd. People are like, whoa, it's gonna happen, right? And then that one roadie walks on stage and about a quarter of the crowd thinks that's the band and he's gotta do that awkward, just like, I'm just a guy. Settle down, I'm just a... Comes out to check the microphone. I love the mic check roadie comes out there. Check, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Left monitor, check ka, 1, 2, 1, 2, sibilance. I always cheer that guy, just like, yeah, buddy, you rock! Woo! I went to go see a band called Lamb of God. Yes. They sound like a Christian band. They are not. They are not a Christian band. Very heavy metal, very extreme heavy metal. Roadie comes out to check the microphone, a little bit different at the heavy metal show, right? Comes out there, check 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Murder! Left monitor. And then he left the stage. And then I laughed for 27 minutes straight. Just like hard belly laugh. That's his job. That's what he does. That's what he does professionally. Where was my guidance counselor in high school when that job was being shopped around, right? What a sweet gig. Just go up on stage and scream into a microphone, then go back and sit in the van and huff paint until the next town, apparently. That's... We need you. I want that gig. I'm excited tonight. Oh, I'm so excited. I went to the barber, got a little trim. Said to the barber, I said, give me the Enterprise. I said, what's the Enterprise? It's the little Commander Riker here on the beard, right? Little Jean-Luc up on top, hey? Let's do this, the Enterprise. Make it so. Engage. High five. There are 4 lights. Where's the Trekkers? Huh? I knew it. I knew that would pay off. I love you guys. Oh, feels good. My first beard. This is my first beard. It's new, brand new. It's still got that new beard smell. It's gross. What a gross joke. I grew out the beard and I hadn't seen my buddies in a while, so I thought they were gonna tease me about the beard. I thought I was gonna walk into the bar and they'd be like, oh, look at you, lumberjack. What's going on, Grizzly Adams? Oh, please, come, sit down. Tell us of your adventures on the high seas. Please, tell us. Instead, they're jerks, is what I'm saying. My friends are jerks. I walked into the bar and the first thing they said to me was like, hey! You okay, buddy? You okay? You call me anytime. I love you. Because I have a beard that grows sideways. Anybody can relate to that? You know, just like sticks out sideways, like a bushman, like a wild bushman, like a hobo. I have a hobo's beard. So my buddy told me, you know what you do? You get some product, put some product in there, smooths it all out, right? So I did that. I went out and got some product, put that in there. Now, look like a hobo with a court date, right? That's much nicer, right? If I may, Your Honor. I got that checkup. I went to the doctor. I said to my doctor, I want to get that checkup, make sure, you know, I can be a father someday. And he said, okay, well, I don't do that test here. I got to send you to a clinic for that, right? So he takes out his little notepad and writes it down. I go home and I call the number. So I said to the doctor, I said, yeah, my doctor referred me to you. I got to get a semen analysis done. And that's exactly how I read it, because I knew at that exact moment, semen analysis would be part of my show at Just for Laughs. I knew at that exact moment, I would be talking about semen analysis at this theater. And here we are. So the doctor said to me, he said, what you're gonna do is you're going to bring in a sample. Do you understand? I said, yeah, I get it. Yeah, no problem. He said, but make sure you haven't done a sample for at least 3 days. Do you understand? I said, yeah, I can do that. He said, when would you like to set up an appointment? And I said, about 3 days. Let's set it up for about 3 days. 4 days. Game of Thrones is on tonight, so let's do 4 days from now. 4 days from now. Princess Khaleesi, and he's like the mother of dragons. I'm like Daenerys Targaryen, buddy. And we were high-fiving through the phone, right? We're men, he knows. So I make the appointment, I hang up the phone, then I realize, oh, wait a second, I don't have a receptacle. I need some kind of medical device to bring in my sample, right? I'm looking around my house, I'm like, really? Do I just squirt into a coffee mug? Is that what I'm doing, really? Just a little saran wrap on top, a little cellophane? I filled it right up, I didn't know how much you needed, I just... World's greatest dad mug, just for good luck. So I get the test done, a week passes, and they call me with the results. They said, Mr. Zedlacher, we have the results of your semen analysis. Would you like to know? And I'm still giggling over semen analysis. yeah, let's find out. Said, everything's working great, congratulations. I said, okay, great. Just explain to me what exactly is the test. Like, what are you analyzing there? He said, well, we test two things. One is sperm count, how many sperm you have. Anything under 20 million, probably not gonna work. You had 69 million. And I went, yeah. I even got a sexy number, right? And he went, blech. I actually heard an audible blech. And then they test something called motility, which means how smart your sperm are. This fascinated me. I'm like, whoa, is that true? There's smart ones? And he said, not only are there smart ones, there's stupid ones, right? It's true. And statistically, guys, it's 50-50. Like 50% of your swimmers come out of the chute and they're the smart ones, right? They got a little monocle and a hat. They're like, hello, pardon me, you gotta get my way through that. Right to the egg, right? They're the smart ones. And then the other half come out and they're like, yay, yay. I'm outside, but I'm inside, yay. Let's tie our tails together, yeah. So I said, oh, okay, so that makes sense. If your dumb count is too high, probably not gonna get her pregnant, right? Because the dumb sperm don't make it to the egg, right? He said, no, that's not true. Sometimes the dumb ones make it there first. I said, is that true? And he said, yes, sometimes the dumb sperm actually gets to the egg and fertilizes the egg. And that's how someone becomes a roadie for a heavy metal band, right? Just, yeah! Thank you so much, Montreal.